Alright, what is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Paulo Avarice, back again for some gaming goodness. I usually stream in the afternoons. It is 7 in the morning because we got something surprising in the middle of the night. Late last night, SNEZHNAYA's character teaser dropped. But, arguably more importantly, the Transcendence trailer. The SNEZHNAYA trailer has dropped, and I am very excited to check it out. All of the main SNEZHNAYA characters, when this dropped for Nodcry, that was incredible. So I'm very intrigued to see what we got here. Obviously, the big teaser is this character right here on the front, who I'm straight up assuming is the Tsaritsa. So I think we are getting the Cryo Archon. I'm very intrigued to see what we're getting here. I know we're probably going to get Vodyanitsa, but I'm incredibly excited. So let's just dive right in, right? Here we go.
I've heard that
Siren, this has got to be Vodyanitsa.
This world are all essentially curses.
She's got kind of a fishy
so
thing.
To live by the rules means to suffer under the sum of all curses.
A gunner.
Are you talking about the snowstorms, or Project SNEZHNAYA, or the Tsaritsa?
Ooh.
Let's go.
The people who live under the
Before
Fatui, what do
Lelik
they think?
makes a move.
Lelik. All right. Who are you? Is that Lelik? Ballerina assassin? So it is Vodyanitsa. Her singing sounds like crashing waves. God, she's beautiful.
If it's
I love
true
the
that
fishy.
rules are curses, well then, there's only two options.
Assassin? Ooh! A bodyguard?
Either we overthrow the rules, or...
Does he summon wolves?
Were you going to say follow them? Get used to them?
The wolf, the
It's
bear.
neither.
Okay.
We find a way to transcend the rules.
It's an opera house of... We saw this room.
Regarding the motion
Oh,
to
Puccinella,
extend
baby!
Project SNEZHNAYA,
I have been cheering
if
for
there
playable
are no
roosters since the
further
beginning.
objections.
I have an objection!
So there are people against it.
Me too!
I object!
A Fatui section, or a Harbinger section. Salone.
Oh my.
Ooh!
Search the area!
Fairy?
We are the Druzhna, and it is our honor to serve the Tsaritsa.
Druzhna. We saw them arresting someone. Here we go. Ooh.
Forgive the intrusion.
A new maid has arrived.
Mind if I join this private discussion?
Is she the one responsible for these?
Gone by. This is a peaceful age.
Ooh! Who is he? That has to be Kresnik's torch. Like an engineer. A scientist.
Wait,
looks like an atom.
The Kresnik's torch?
Yep. Freezing over. The endless snowstorms. Come on. Come on, you know what we all want.
And then
Renova?
the heavenly principle spoiled our love.
Oh, talking about her lover, the Descender.
father?
Did the Tsaritsa have a child with a descender?
Whether it was ever true at all.
Ooh! And they literally removed the descender. Or was it a memory that she has frozen away? Because the whole theme was like memory and preservation.
One should not throw fragile driftwood to a drowning person. Nor give the illusion of warmth to those freezing to death. Death is not the enemy of love.
Her enemy is
The
Renova.
new enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Ooh! The Gnosis. Hydro, Dendro, Cryo. There's no Pyro. Is she playing with
Good move.
Piero?
Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature
Ryan's
of the
out here?
game you're playing.
We got Alice in the last one. We have Rindot here in this one. Oh my god, that was incredible. Transcendence trailer, Sudden Snow. Okay. Sleep well, children of this world. For neither the dark nor the deathly stillness. For the divine has promised you unconditional love. Awaken, O storm with neither root nor source. If blessings are so generous, so selfless, then why has mercy never reached the winter? Beautiful. Okay. Right here. Vodianitsa. We knew we were getting Vodianitsa first, right? Susie Young. Oh, she's Yuffie in the remake? Book in P3 remake. She's Makima from Chainsaw Man. Okay. Oh, she's Hope in Fortnite. That's sanity. I'm guessing that young gentleman gunner who was wearing the wolf cloak must be Alyosha. So this. And I think we saw him in the very first teaser because we saw a young person wearing a wolf cloak hood. I didn't know if it was an NPC or a playable character. And then there's this. This must be Odette. Again, who seems to be an assassin. Like a ballerina assassin. So is this like a... Is the opera house like... hiring assassins, or are they trained there? Before Lelek makes a move. I'm not seeing the name Lelek. But it's fine. So that was Vodianitsa, that young gentleman.
Before Lelek makes a move.
Odette. Again, reminiscent of the Swan Princess, Swan Lake, Black Swan maybe. Ballerina, it's giving.
If it's true that rules are curses,
Again, he was looking like like a straight up archer. Does she have I haven't even looked. Do these characters have visions or moon wheels that we can recognize?
curses. So to live by the rules means to suffer under the sum of all curses.
Are you talking about the snowstorms or Project SNEZHNAYA?
He's got like a light green hair.
The Tsaritsa.
go.
Tsaritsa.
You know what's great? Hold up. Her eyes are very pretty, but they kind of resemble the music discs from Genshin. I don't know why they reminded me of some of the records we've seen.
Makes a move.
Not seeing anything on her. She seems to have like a speaker on her chest.
If it's true, there's only two options.
Then there's this gentleman, who I'm guessing is Valeri. Oh, he's Adam Warlock's VA. A lot of voices in Invincible, Tiziano and JoJo. All right. Again, he looks tough. Looks like a sword user.
Either we overthrow.
So I'm wondering if this is pure visual aesthetic, him summoning these wolves, or if that's going to be an ability. Because then he's Lupical, baby. We put him on a team with Razor and Varka.
The rules.
He's Lupical. And then there's this guy who... Oh, that might be a Claymore, actually. No, that looks like a sword.
Were you going to say follow them? Get used to them? It's neither.
I love the animation style here. Okay, so she's... That makes sense. Hold on, we did see something there. Hydrovision right here. So she's a Hydro character. Makes sense for a Siren Singer. Is he... The sword is he using? Is that the Calamity of Eshu? Which was an event weapon back in Natlan? That's what it looks like. I'm very curious about this hood we're seeing on this video. And then she appears from the shadows to deal the final blow. I'm not seeing any vision on her.
We find a way to transcend the rules.
And then we saw this meeting hall in the at the end of the last live stream, where the harbingers were talking. But now that it's full, it looks like this might be like a government meeting hall in SNEZHNAYA, probably, because we know Puccinella is the mayor of SNEZHNAYA, which is the home base for the Fatui and the Tsaritsa. And again, I've been saying it since we had the Winter Nights Lazzo. I have been wanting a playable Puccinella. I want this little gremlin to be a playable character. And one thing that I noticed that I think is kind of
Regarding
cool,
the motion to extend Project Stuja, if there are no further objections.
so the people seem to be against Project Stuja. I'm very curious what that entails.
I have an objection!
We're also seeing a lot of the smaller races with the pointed ears. This could be whatever Puccinella's race is. There's also,
Further objections.
one of the Snow Maidens. We saw them during Linnea's story quest line. They have the pure white skin.
I have an objection!
Again, this is probably surprising because it's...
Me too!
I object!
These are just random people, so they're not listed here, but we got the Rooster Puccinella, Child Centrone and Arlecchino, and Regrader. Again, I really want Puccinella, and Pantalone seems absolutely detestable, but he's been Frankensteined back together. I want him to be playable. I want us to have a playable Rooster, a playable Pantalone. I love like the change to a military march here. Again, I love the big hair swirl, the fairy wings.
Search the area! We are the Druzhna.
The Druzhna. We saw the Druzhna briefly. We knew that they were Snowland fairies because of their ears and their outfits, and we saw two of them arresting someone in the last trailer. So are they like maybe like the secret police or like the private military force? So this must be Vesna.
And it is our honor to serve the Tsaritsa.
I don't know who she's meeting here.
Forgive the intrusion. Mind if I join this private discussion?
It was like a weird like space warping. That must be Danica.
Compared to the eons gone by, this...
Okay, this must be Noi. And I'm guessing he's going to be one of the most pulled characters, because...
This is a peaceful...
I get it. Again, giving very regal, kind of giving like an autumnal vibe.
edge.
Also kind of giving like Count Dracula. Oh, on his neck, symbol of Asmodee. This must be Mitya. Again, this is giving both... You know what? At first I thought it was giving, like, scientists, like Atom. Right? Like, electrons circling the nucleus. But could also be giving astrologist. Because the color scheme kind of screams Mona. Is his cloak coming back and holding this book open for him? It looks like his sash is like a third arm. That's kind of cool.
Wait, the Kresnik's torch?
And again, is this... Again, and the roots that we saw in the sky in the last trailer are far more pronounced here. Is the Endless Winter part of the Tsaritsa's plan to preserve everything? Zapoljarny Palace.
And then
Anastasia
the heavenly principle spoiled our love.
SNEZHNAYA. Renova. Again, she literally just cut someone out of the picture because in the mythology that as we know it, the daughter of the Belly Tsar, who is now the Tsaritsa, fell in love and was married to the third descender. So maybe when they killed the third descender, that's when they created the Gnosis from him and his power. And I'm intrigued by that. But the idea that they had a child together too is also kind of crazy. And that, again, that screams Primogem, that screams Stellar Linchpin. Right here, look at that.
Mother?
I almost doubt whether it was ever true.
Oh my god, her eyes are gorgeous. Lara Corba. Does she not even have a... Yeah, not a lot. All right. That's kind of cool. Getting someone new to the scene. So we have... Okay. Ruler of Death and Gold. Her eyes are gorgeous.
Do it all.
Again, I feel like a lot of the events they've been setting up have been leading to this. The whole idea about preserving memories, it reminds me a lot of the previous event quest with Alice and reliving memories. So maybe all the, because we saw also like the weird flying zone and like an autumnal zone. Maybe those are like frozen memories or the different domains.
One should not throw fragile driftwood to a drowning person, nor give the illusion of warmth to those freezing to death. Death is not the enemy of love.
Okay, if that's her pole arm, that looks sick as hell.
The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Again, more reference. We kind of already knew that the main enemy of the Fatui was Celestia. They seek not dominion or domination, they seek to strike down the gods. Which leads me to believe a lot of what we're going to learn about in SNEZHNAYA are the crimes of Celestia. It's been built up. The last one we kind of had the crimes of Nibelung, with what he did to the Moon Sisters and all that. I think we're going to get more of that on the Moon next week. But I feel like a lot of what we're going to be doing is some very anti Celestia. And I personally think the Traveler is going to become the 10th Harbinger. I truly believe that. And then we return to the chessboard. The only pieces still on the... Interesting. So they're playing chess with them, which we've seen this allegory before, but Hydro is knocked down. So is Animo. Dendro still stands. Geo and Cryo. And Electro still stands, sorry. So it makes sense that the Hydro is knocked down because that Divine Throne was destroyed by Focalor. Why is Ventis knocked down? The rest still stand, but the only ones that are actively still on the board are the Tsaritsa and Zhongli. And it looks like Zhongli is being controlled by the black pieces. Right? Because Animo is downturned. I find that incredibly interesting. Because Raiden Shogun is still up and active. And also Zhongli's is glowing. Right? Look at that. These pieces seem inert. And it can't be like how long they've had them. Right? Because they had Ventis first, but they've had Zhongli's almost as long. They got this later. Much later. Because this was after Sumeru. So why is Zhongli's piece still glowing? Hydro knockdown. Have we ever seen the Hydronosis? Have we never seen it before? It was given off screen by Nouvellette to Arlecchino. This might be our first time seeing the Hydronosis. And the Cryonosis still shines as well.
Good move. Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
I think it's interesting we saw no Piero, the Jester, at all during that. That was fascinating. That was fascinating. Let's also check out the character teaser for Sandrone while we're at it. And then I gotta head out to work.
Happy Fontanalia Festival, mademoiselle. Your coffee. Enjoy.
And this is coming off the back of Lowen's. Hello?
Still your drink of choice, then.
Are those the children of the Assistant Christ Institute?
Hands-on engagement during
The
research
music
is an
so
integral
pretty.
part of
They're
social
playing the
learning.
theme of the Ordo.
You taught me that.
Or Marianne's
Alain.
theme.
Besides, this used to be your favorite too. The taste reminds me of home.
Again, the sunflowers are very associated with Narcissochroids.
Huh?
Happy Fontanalia Festival. Come again. You
Butterfly.
hate high heels that much?
Senora! Rosalina!
Ear grating
Conversations with the dead.
I can't stand them. And how do you even fight in a dress like that? The length alone is ridiculous.
A lady can be elegant and deadly at the same time, you know. The two often go hand in hand. You'll understand when you're older, I'm sure.
I won't, and I don't want to. Let's go, Paloma.
Oh no, Polonia! She's alone.
I almost forgot. Even you're no longer by my side.
Bring back Polonia.
Polonia.
Stellar Linchpin. The Cryo-Stellar Linchpin. Not a vision. Palomina! Nefer and Lauma. Sandrone! It's a little Sandrone plush! I have a plush too. It's Bongo Head.
I can't see them yet.
Her eyes are also very beautiful. They've really stepped up the eye game in characters. I love the gear eyes.
I have to resolve my own questions first. Sandrone.
Uh-huh. That was beautiful. Again, not as intense as Chiori. Was she the one saying Happy Fontanalia? Okay. Not as intense or as hype as Lowen's, but so soft and melodic and beautiful, like just beautiful. Again, the children of the Narcissochroids. I still want to know what was her name before. I hope we get that mentioned at some point in the quest, because she was not Marionette. She was not Sandrone. Those were names given to her when she joined the Fatui. Was she Marianne?
Besides, this used to be your favorite.
Happy Fontanalia Festival. Come again.
Yeah, that's Chiori. Awesome. Talking about outfits, transitioning from Chiori and Fontaine to talking about outfits with Rosalie.
I can't stand them.
This is wild. That we have... Hold on. That we have two... Oh, God. That we have these two together. And again, Sandrone is having conversations with the Lost. With Alain. With Signora. I'm fascinated. This looks awesome.
And how do you...
Hand in hand.
Let's go, Palom...
But the one that gives her hope, again, the stellar linchpin, I find very intriguing, and I'm interested to know more about that. But this, her just inching out to watch Columbina is so cute. I'm a Sambina, Sambina shipper. I'm for this. I love it. Even more than Kaveh Al Haytham. Lauma and Nefer Infontaine. It reminds her of Sandrone. That was beautiful. Alright, so that's a lot. I'm so hyped for SNEZHNAYA. This looked so cool. It has so much potential. I'm so excited. I think the Tsaritsa is absolutely the most gorgeous, but this Odette I kind of am vibing with. Noi, I think he's gonna become fan favorite in an instant. And personally, I'm still Team Puccinella, baby. Make this little gremlin playable. Alright, that's gonna be it for this thing that I'm doing. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Yeah, till next time, probably later today. Stay awesome. Peace.